Good morning, friends. I'm starting off my day with my coffee. And I'm going to be doing a few things today. I'm going to be deboning our ham, our after Easter ham, and making bone broth. That was my stack of tea that I had. I was going to brew up some kombucha with that, but then I read that it's not good to use those teas, so I'll be using black tea. As you can see, it's a dull, dreary day out. Got my Instant Pot out because after I make bone broth, I'm going to make some bean soup. I'm watching Justin Rhodes on the computer. No fire today. It's pretty warm out. It's actually chilly, but we don't need a fire. There's the ham. There's still a lot of ham left over. I'm surprised. But, and we ate a lot of it. There's I don't know why I showed the fresh butter, but there's some fresh butter and bread. Maybe I was going to make a sandwich. There's my sourdough. And up here, I've got some kombucha second ferment with orange juice and berries. And then there's my mothers and babies that I need to make some tea for. And outside again. Okay, when I come back, I'll be carving up my ham bone. So, we'll see you in a minute. I should start working on chopping up my ham here. I'm not chopping it up, just deboning it because I'm going to make some bone broth. And Scott and I are running up to Ashland to do a little bit of grocery shopping. So when I get back, I'm going to do some bean soup in the Instant Pot, which is a nice cheat because then I don't have to soak the beans. I mean, I could use canned beans, but I have a plethora of, I have a plethora of dried beans, so I'm going to use those instead. Raven is still with us. I have not been able to take her in yet. I don't think she's suffering. And she's sitting here begging for ham. She is pulling her fur out like crazy though. Ham. Oh, and see, she can still catch. So I think that's a good enough reason to. She still has a little bit of quality of life in her. I understand that as a farmer, which we still are waiting on things to dry up around here so we can start building chicken coops and pig sties and homes for animals, so I guess I can't really claim to be a farmer yet, although I've been so in the past. But I missed my point there. As a farmer, I'm supposed to remain, I don't want to say dispassionate about my animals. That's not the right word. I'm supposed to be able to handle issues of life and death and sickness without emotion, I guess, or without letting emotion control
my decisions, but Raven's a pet, not a farm animal. And honestly, while Scott believes that livestock are just that, livestock, and we shouldn't think of them as pets, I am not that. Oh my gosh, I've got kitties begging like crazy over here. Whether my pets, or whether my livestock is destined for the plate or not, I care about each and every one of them. They are part of the family. And yes, I am ruled by emotions in some instances where I should probably be a little bit more practical, I guess is the word. Raven, you're not the only one who gets handouts here, so don't go after the kitties. She's getting very snappy with the cats lately. Okay, I think that's good. I'll leave some ham on there. There's my ham bone. Ham bone. I feel like there's a song in there somewhere. But I'll get him simmering on the pot, in the pot. And then, like I said, Scott and I are going to head up to town to get some groceries. I need to get some bread flour and sugar. We have a new Amish, well, former Amish run bulk store very close by, and which I'm really excited about. That means I don't have to drive all the way out to Planktown, even though I love that store. Part of me is feeling disloyal to my favorite bulk store, but heck, that would save me a good 40 minutes in drive time. Okay, Raven. There you go. Now I'm going to give the kitty some, so you need to go lie down. Go lie down. One more. Okay, go. Go. Raven, out. No, keep going. Don't turn around. Keep going. Out. I don't want you attacking the kitties when I give them some.
Is that ham?
Yes. You want some ham? Mm-hmm. See, I got kitties all around. Meow. I don't know if you can see Lily over there. Here, Pickles. I've got Brutus on top of the hutch there. And Smeagol's over here next to me. And that's as far as Raven made it. Brutus hasn't come down from his perch yet, so maybe he hasn't realized that there's goodies down here. But, yep, I'm gonna get the spoon into the pot, throw in some onion and carrots and celery, which I'm not even going to bother to chop up, because right now I'm just going to make a broth for my bean and hand soup later. And then once I skim that off, then I'll work on the bone broth.
Okay.
Lion kitties.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my big stock pot here, because this is a big bone. Oh, and it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It's too big. Shoot. Okay. is my stock pot that I use for getting water into the sink. I don't really care to cook in it too much because it's like, it says it's durable stainless steel, but it's not, I don't know, maybe this is a Cuisinart stainless steel stock pot, and it's much heavier and much thicker steel than this one, which I got at a local discount store. It's a lot like Big Lots, only they're called Marks. And I probably got this for a couple bucks. But at least the ham bone fits in there. I could put it in a pan sideways, and maybe I'll do that for when I'm doing the bone broth. Or I could have Scott break it up for me. We've eaten a lot of ham off of that. That was a smoked ham that we got at a local grocer who is also a local farmer. And it was a 16-pound ham. And we've eaten a lot off of it already, but there's still a whole bunch here. So I'll use some of it for my soup. I will use some of it for, I'll make a ham spread, sandwich spread. Seamus, did you say you wanted some ham slices?
What?
Do you want some ham slices?
Sure.
Okay. I'll use some of it for Seamus. And whoever else. So these are good when I'm making broth. A lot of fat, a lot of... I love to use the skin in the broth making, bone broth making. Raven, I already gave you some. I don't want to give you any more right now. Your tummy the way it is. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm cutting all the skin off the pieces I have in here because I'll add those to the pot. And any fat. It's good for flavor. Bristle too, I'll throw that in the pot. Luckily we're getting more water out of it, so I'm not going to cover the full bone. I'll just flip it over. 'Cause that's a lot of water in that pot. I know you can't see it. I need a... And of course my light is hideous right now. Say that? Possibly. There we go. Yeah, it's still not very light. That's all I'm going to do right now in liquids. And as the bone cooks, I'll be able to push it down more, bend it, it'll become more pliable, and then I can get it so it fits in the pot better, but that's at least enough to get my broth going for my bean soup. So I'm going to get that going, and then Scott and I are going to head up to Ashland. And maybe we'll chit-chat in the car. I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll be back later. See ya. Thought I should show what I'm adding to the pot. So I've got a couple carrots broken up in there. Got a couple pieces of celery, and now I'm adding chunks of onion. I think I will throw in a bay leaf. It doesn't need any salt or anything because it's a ham bone, and ham bones are salty. But that's it. And I'm going to let that simmer for a couple hours, and I will use that for my broth base for my bean soup that I'm going to do in the Instant Pot for dinner. So that's it so far. Hey there. Thought I'd show you my Walmart haul. All of this and this and water and a cube of Mountain Dew for less than $200. I know that seems like a lot. It is a lot, but Walmart's the cheapest besides Aldi, and the only reason we didn't go to Aldi is because our Aldi doesn't have as good a produce as other Aldis. But I'll show you what I got. I got 2 packs of chicken paws. I didn't know chicken had paws. No, actually those are for making bone broth. Yuck. And then I don't buy meat at Walmart too often, but I got 6 pounds of chicken breast, boneless skinless chicken breast for $11.32. It's $1.99 a pound there. That's the cheapest. I got 15 pounds of sugar. The sugars were 5 something. Oh no, 30 pounds of sugar. I'm sorry. They were $5.84, I believe, a bag. That's a really good price. 10 pounds of potatoes. The potatoes were expensive. They were like $4.64. 2 bags of cuties for my cutie. These are like, I think they were $3.94. A big box of Go-Gurt, bananas, butter, grape tomatoes for a dish I'm making tomorrow, ginger, because I don't have any, Macintosh apples. I've got two heads of cauliflower, some organic carrots, celery, green onions. I'm gonna make a bunch of fermented vegetables. Now, I definitely don't usually buy cheese at Walmart, but this was a good price. I got a 4-pound brick of sharp cheddar for, I believe, $13.98. Now, usually when I buy it at the Mennonite store, I get a 5-pound brick, and it's like $6.35 a pound, so it comes out to like $35. So even though this isn't Amish cheese, right now it's what I can afford, so it's what I got. I'll still shred my own. And then I got 2 pounds of mozzarella. I believe this was $5.84. And then I got their grated Parmesan. Avalanche. Sorry, as I bend down to pick up stuff. Got a bag of onions. Got some basil leaves for the dish I'm making tomorrow. Got a bunch of garlic because I'm going to use that in the, I'm going to ferment some garlic and then use some garlic in my other ferments too. I got 2 avocados, I think. Oh, there's the other one. Big bag of chicken nuggets. That's for Seamus. I got sour cream. Got some organic juices for my kombucha. And ginger ale, which I'm hoping, I'm really trying to get off the pop. I'm gonna try and make this the last bunches of ginger ale I buy. And when my kombucha's done, hopefully I can find a mix that will help me not crave pop anymore. That's what the ginger's for. I want to make a ginger kombucha ale thing, but in the meantime I got some organic juices also for kombucha teas. I showed the sugar and the potatoes, and then these are just quick eats for the kids. If I'm busy doing something or whatever, if we don't have any leftovers, they can eat those. So, and then we got water too. So all of this came to just under $200. Definitely not my best shopping, but it was what we needed for now. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. We'll start the soup. Okay, I'm getting ready to chop the veggies for the soup. Some of my ham, carrots and celery, okay, I'm looking for my peeler. These were local or organic carrots. I would just scrub them and I wouldn't bother to peel them, but they're not, so off with the peels. Okay. I do have to make one comment. I see a lot of YouTubers who cook. Let me get in focus here. Chopping vegetables with, hold on. Oh, of course that knife is missing. Small knives like this, or small knives without a serrated edge. Okay. Do yourself a favor. Get a chef knife. It makes chopping so much easier, so much more accurate, and frankly, a lot faster. I gotta clean these. Let's see that. Hold on a second. Well, I forgot my water pot has ham broth in it. So, when you're using a good chef knife, the weight of it helps. And it's bigger, so you can put more of your own weight into your chop. Those little knives, even if they're sharp enough, there's just not enough of there And it's not necessarily chopped quickly. I mean, you can go nice and slow. But, see, with this big knife, I can do a whole carrot at once. And I don't have to use a whole lot of effort, especially since the knife is nicely sharpened. So, if you're out there and cooking, and you chop a lot of vegetables, I would highly, highly, highly recommend get yourself a good chef's knife. It doesn't have to be this big. I have all sorts of sizes. This is the set that I had gotten. So I've got the big one, and the medium one, and it actually comes with a small one too. But when I'm chopping big hard things like carrots, I like to use the bigger one because see, I can go through them very quickly. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My battery died. Anyway, as I was saying, the bigger knives just give you more weight and more balance to chop these harder vegetables up than the smaller knives. And frankly, I have cut myself. I mean, I've been cooking for 40 years now. And any time that I have cut myself badly, it's always been with a smaller knife, not one of the bigger ones. As long as you keep your fingers out of the way, you can go right through them with these bigger knives. See how nice that was? Saving my onion skins. One of the groups that I'm in, I'm sorry, I can't think of the name right now, but it's a canning group, but they make onion broth, and I'm saving my skins so I can make onion broth too. It's a good base for pretty much anything. Alright, so with the onions, this is a nice big sweet onion. Got it cut in half, and I'm just doing thin slices all across it. Okay, so I've got it all sliced up, and now take my knife and I'm going to go across the other way. Gives you my dice. You just have to be real careful with your fingers. Some people go really fast. I like to take my time and not cut myself. Sometimes the core is really gross. I have to get my compost pile set up. I always forget and throw things in the garbage. I do have a little compost bucket, but it's full of coffee grounds right now, waiting on compost pile. Okay, so I've got my onions, celery, and carrots. So we're going to swing around this way. To my Instant Pot. Okay, so we're going to put it on sauté. And I'm going to put some olive oil in it. Coat the bottom. And this thing, wow, that's really sideways, isn't it? Okay, that helps. Wish I could get it so you could see into the pot. I need... Hold on, I'm going to pause a second and see if I can adjust this so you guys... Okay. You can stay in the pot now.
Done, and done, and done.
Thank you for cleaning up your mess. So I'm going to take my carrots and celery and onions. I'm going to put them into the pot. This actually heats up very quickly. Okay. And I will be right back. I'm going to go peel and chop up 2 potatoes. I want to show you how nice these knives get through the potatoes too. I can dice up a potato very quick and easy with these bigger knives. Okay. Let's get back to our soup. Boop, 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 boop. We've got the windows open. It's funny because last night when I said, okay, tomorrow I'm going to make bean and ham soup with our leftovers, it was 22 degrees out and soup sounded wonderful. Well, even at noon I was stoking the fire because it was chilly out, but as the day's gone it's gotten warmer. And now the sun's been out. But it's funny because this window here, there, is a south-facing window. The back of our house is south-facing. So during the day, the light in here, I've got all my lights on around me, and it's still, I mean, you can see how dark everything looks. It's almost better without any extra lighting to film at night. Inside, anyway. Just because, just the way the house is set, and we only have the one window in the main room. I mean, we've got the door, the back door, and light comes in that. But we have to keep a curtain on it, otherwise, if you're sitting down anywhere, you're getting blinded by the sun. So our mirepoix is nicely browning, or nicely sauteing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mince up some garlic, and add it to the group. And you probably, because I'm so far away, well, I can zoom in on the table a little bit, I think. Yeah. So I will quickly mince up some garlic. I've got my compost bucket here, container. 3 cloves ought to be good. I'm going to dry this section of the cutting board off. It's got potato juice on it. Brutus, you just knocked my celery and green onions on the floor. Darn cats think they own the place. And unless you have an aversion to getting garlic on your fingers, which I don't, you don't need any fancy tools to peel your garlic. You put it on your cutting board, you give it a whack with your knife, and it loosens up the skin and makes it fairly easy. Sometimes some days easier than others to peel it. See? Done. You don't need a fancy gadget to peel my garlic. Get the stem end off. A brown spot. This one has another brown spot here. I'll just take that off. I'm going to give my mirepoix a stir. I want it to brown. Okay. For garlic, I kind of do it the same way I do onions. I go across it, make slight thin slices, and then if it's a thick clove, I'll turn it to the side and go across it again, and then I just slice it up into little mince pieces, and give it a nice hit with the knife. This one's pretty flat, so I'll just go across it. Won't worry about turning it. If there's bigger chunks, I can always go back over it with a knife. And that's it. Right, there you go. Okay, turn it back around. Now, scoot back out. There you go. I got my garlic in there. And I'm only going to let it saute for about a minute because we don't want it to burn. But we want the juices, the oils to come out. I'm actually going to throw my potatoes in as well. Scrape the garlic minces that are left. Okay, just let that saute up for a minute. I'm grabbing my beans that I rinsed earlier. Get our beans in there. And now, I'm going to turn it off. Grab my big giant measuring cup. And let's go over by the stove. As you remember, before we left for the store, I put my ham bone in that big jug there. So, had it simmering. Pour out 4 cups of broth. That's actually 8 cups. Stir this up a bit. Okay, I'm going to go chop up some ham and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got my chopped ham. I'll throw that in there. We're a little too close. There we go. The light's not great either. Let me check something. Hey cat, stop knocking my veggies on the floor. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So I've got dry beans in here. Didn't have to pre-cook them. I need to get, let's see. There it is. Got this part for my Instant Pot. I gotta put it on the back. Okay. Seasonings, let's see. I'm not going to add any salt because we've got the ham and the ham broth. I am going to add some Penzeys pepper. About a quarter teaspoon. Some Penzeys Arizona Dreaming, which is a salt-free seasoning, and it's like, let me see. It's got ancho chilies, onion, garlic, paprika, lemon peel, chipotle pepper, red pepper, jalapeno, cocoa, and natural smoke flavoring. So that's really good for beans. It even says on it. Fantastic for rice, beans, vegetables, beef, pork, and huevos. So we'll put a bunch of that on there. And I think that's going to be it for now. I can season it some more when it's done. This is the awkward angle. Alright, we are going to put it on pressure for 20 minutes. Make sure it's at high pressure. Can you see the info? Oh, Jesus. Hold on a second. There's the Instant Pot. Yeah, everything's coming up pretty dark. There we go. So, I put it on pressure cook, 20 minutes. It's on high pressure. So, we'll let that cook, and I will let it depressurize itself for 10 minutes. And then we'll check on the soup, taste it, see how the beans are, and go from there. So I'll be back when that's done. Hold on. There we go. Okay, guys. Time to open up the Instant Pot. Beans! Okay, where's my... Am I even on it? Yeah. Okay. The beans actually seem kind of soft. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more broth to it because they did soak up all the broth. The recipe that I looked for, I know how to make bean soup, but this was like a specific for the Instant Pot recipe, said that she originally put 8 cups in, but then took 4 cups out. So I just put 4 cups in, but now I think I need to put 4 more cups in. So I'm going to do that, and I will be back. Wanted to show you, remember when I started my bone broth, the ham bone was sticking out up to here, but by the time we got back from the store, it had already fallen down. And where is it? There it is. So, yeah, as I take broth out, I'm going to add some more in, and I'm probably going to let this simmer for a few more hours. So there's my strained broth. Let's see how much we need here. I'll just put the whole 4 cups in. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the beans and the potatoes out and mash them up. And then put them back in. That'll help thicken the soup up. So let's see. Trying not to get ham in it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's not like the ham's going to mash up. I could use my, what you call it, immersion blender. But honestly, I don't feel like getting it out. So I'm just going to mush these down. And what I'll do is I'll add it back to the pot and put the pot on sauté so it heats up like to boiling. And hopefully this is going to be enough that it will thicken the soup up. If not, we can still use the immersion blender. I just don't want to mush up all the beans. That's the main reason why I'm not using it. Although I would be perfectly happy with that. I think Scott likes to have some beans. Plus it would like mash up everything. It's hard to do one-handed. I need a videographer. Okay, so let's turn this off, put it on sauté, and let's let it heat up. And we'll see if it thickens up a little bit. I think what I can do is grab my masher and just go over like the potatoes. That'll help thicken it up. Because that's basically why I put them in there, was as a thickener. It's thickening up a little bit. So we got a bunch of potatoes right there. See if I can get them all at once. Nope. The way my camera is, my window is on the left-hand side and my strap is on the right-hand side. So basically I would hold it with my right hand, but I'm right-handed, so if I'm doing stuff, I have to hold it with my left hand. Then I can't see my window, and I can't hold it by the strap. Okay. That. That's for my, I've got chicken nuggets and fries in the oven for my bean-hating boys. Because I'm one of those nice moms that when I make something I know they absolutely won't eat, I'll make something for them. We don't have any leftovers in the fridge today, otherwise I would say warm something up. Yep, that's good. Good, I can turn the oven off. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give it a taste test. Let's see here. Checking the spices and stuff. That's good. It's actually kind of sweet, which I'm surprised. Well, no, it does have a little spicy bite to it too from that Arizona Dreaming spice. I think it's good. I think that if anyone wants to add something to it, it would be salt and pepper, and they can add that at the table. Meaning I'm not going to add anything else to it. Although I'm kind of thinking about diced tomatoes. That would go really good in there. But of course it would also dilute it. Alright, I'm going to let that cook a little bit. Let it cook off some of the liquids. And I'll be back in a few minutes and I'll decide for sure or not whether I'm going to put some diced tomatoes in there. I'll be back. Guys. Okay, I'm going to call it done. I'd like it a little thicker, but it'll thicken up as it sits too. And as we eat it, it's somewhat thick. It's not potato soup thick, but... Oh, and as you can see, I added tomatoes to it. So let's... Yeah, this is not easy one-handed. Looks good. And I was gonna slice up some bread, but since this is a very carb-heavy soup, I'm not gonna overdo it on the carbs, and I'm gonna try some of these Townhouse focaccia crackers. Then learn how to make them myself. Alright, so we're going to go eat dinner. I hope you enjoyed this little ham soup video. And we'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And please, if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate it. And have a good evening. Talk to you soon. Bye. Soup. I think Cameron wants some. No soup for kitties. Not bean soup anyway. Bye. I'm going to just show you this. I had to cook it a little longer because the beans were still a little hard. I didn't cook them probably as long as I should have, but when I tried to do the pressure cooker again, it wouldn't let me because it was too thick and it was warning that it would burn on the bottom. So I slow cooked them for 2.5 hours, and now they're perfect. And it's got the perfect thickness now. Yum! Love me some bean soup. Okay, that's all. Bye.